The other day, my daughter came back from school and said, Mom, I need a new jazz shoes for my performance. And I said, okay, I'll order them tomorrow or the day after. And my daughter looked at me like I was Asian and said, all you need to do, Mom, is go on Amazon and we'll get it in the next 3 to 4 hours. And I was like, oh my God, these kids. And I said, okay, let's do that then. And let's just order £1,000,000 and order Beyonce's vocal cords as well, since you love singing. Hello my queens, and welcome to my channel. I am Titilayo. I'm a health and wellness coach. I inspire, support and empower African and Asian women to unlock the best version of themselves through healthy living and wellness. And today we are going to be talking about how to invest in the process and not the outcome. I would like you to stick with me to the end, because you are going to learn a big key game changer that could literally transform the whole of your life. So the first aspect that I would like to look into is, let's look at your physical health, because this is the biggest bit for a lot of us cultured women. So let's look at your physical health, because I want you to love the journey and not the scale. Let's be real, we've all been there where we decide, oh, we're gonna lose 5 kg before summer, and what you start doing is you start thinking, okay, I want to lose 5 kg before summer. And you start thinking, what do I need to do? I need to go to the gym, I need to eat properly, I need to go for walks and all of that. And then you start thinking, okay, let's start doing it. So week 1, you go for walks, you were so much at it, you go to the gym or you work out at home and you eat so much good food. And at the end of the week, or even after 3 days, you step on the scale and the scale is not really moving. You think, oh my God, all that hard work, and I've not moved maybe more than less than 0.2 kg. You think, oh my God. The following week, you step on the scale and then you realize that the scale is not even moving. In fact, it's gone up. You think, oh my God, I can't do this. I'm just going to give up. I'm sure we've all been there. I have been there as well, my queens. I want you to know that you need to love your journey and not the outcome. What if you focus on falling in love with the movement, nourishing your body with good food, and feeling more energized every day rather than focusing on the outcome on the scale? This is not productive, and if you keep doing that, you are bound to give up. The only way you can achieve success is by focusing on the journey. Have you ever been in a situation where you were not looking to lose weight or lose fat? You were just like going for walks, or you were just so busy that you just enjoyed going for a class because it gave you mental clarity, and or you just got so busy because you loved dancing on the weekend with your children because it was just a way for you to connect, and because you were also busy eating nice food because it was so much nice and nutritious and healthy food for you, and doing all of that, you just lost fat, and you think, oh my God, I was not even focusing on losing fat and I lost fat. That's what happens when you enjoy the journey. It actually becomes easier for you to lose fat. Like Dr. Rao teaches, when you tie in happiness with an outcome, you're actually setting yourself up for frustration, for burnout, and for depression. The best way is to find joy in the process, and by doing so, you are winning every day. Now, let's look at another aspect that you can invest in the process and not the outcome. Let's look at your emotional health. So say for example, let's say you send a WhatsApp text to a friend. So let's say maybe about 2:45, and 2 hours later, your friend has not replied. 3 hours later, your friend has not replied. 4 hours later, you're thinking, why has she not replied? The whole day went by and she's still not replied, and you think, I don't know why she's not replied. She could have said I'm not important. What's happening? You know, at least she should have replied or said, or give me a thumbs up to let me know she has received my text. And your brain start going all over the place and you start feeling emotionally distressed. At this point, you start thinking, I don't know how I'm going to respond to this. So an hour later, your friend calls back and you start thinking, okay, I'm not going to answer her as well. I'm going to play the same game she played. Has that ever happened to you? I'm sure it has. We've all been there. We've done it, okay? You do not need to pretend, my queen. Now, this is where we need to detach from the outcome, because when we attach our emotions to how people react instead of our own growth, we suffer. You need to stop focusing on the way people react. Instead, focus on the way you are responding. Focus on your own growth. You need to detach from external validation and invest in your own self. Invest in yourself. Invest in becoming emotionally resilient. An example you can use is that you can start journaling, you can start meditating, you can start observing your thoughts, your emotions. Observe how you're responding to people. Dr. Rao calls this building mental immunity. When you stop depending on circumstances to detect your happiness, to detect who you are, oh my queens, you actually become unstoppable. Let's look at another aspect which I think is very vital to us. This is your professional health. How can you invest in the process and not the outcome? Many people focus on, oh, when I get that promotion, I'll be happy. Or when I reach 10K followers, I'll be happy. When the revenue of my business is 100,000, I'll be happy. When we get into a new house, I'll be able to do this. When we do this, oh my God, you need to stop. Queens, do not focus on the outcome. Focus on the mastery. Focus on your journey to the outcome. Now, I'm not saying that you should not think about the outcome, because when you think about the outcome, it gives you the process. But once you now have the process, take your mind off the outcome, take your mind off the promotion, and now start looking for ways that you can enjoy the process, because the process is your happiness. The process is the one that brings you joy. And the real game winners are the ones that fall in love with their craft and not the title. Those are always the winners. When you're focused on the process and not the outcome, the rest will eventually take care of itself. Instead of focusing on the outcome, why don't you focus on the process? See each day as a learning experience. See each day as a growth phase for you. See each day as you becoming the best version of yourself. See each day as you growing into your future self. When you focus on this, oh my queen, you do not just win, you are also winning every day. Now my queens, the big key changer here is for you to have that mindset of focusing on becoming the true essence of who you are. Focus on unlocking the best version of yourself, because every lesson that we are going through in life, or every outcome that we are looking to get, we are only doing them for the growth it's going to give us. Because the minute you get that outcome, the minute you lose your weight, the minute you get the house, the promotion, whatever you want to get, you are happy just for a tiny moment, and then you forget about it, and then you start thinking, what's the next phase? And if you do not move from that place, then you get bored, you get depressed, and you don't feel like yourself. So instead of focusing on reaching the top of the mountain, focus on the journey and the gems it brings you and what it makes of you. So my queens, until next week, keep winning, keep growing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.